Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Chris and welcome to Simple Things Life. Okay, so as you can see behind me, the sun's setting here over the water. It's really beautiful out here in nature. And what I thought I'd do is start doing these videos for everyone so that no matter where you are and no matter what's going on in your daily life, you can come here every day and find a bit of peace. You know, you could be in the middle of the city, you could be living a very stressful life. But no matter what's happening, we all need to be able to relax and just chill a bit every day. So you'll be able to come here to the chill zone and just get away from everything. You know, even if you're in your office, you could just kind of go and find a quiet corner somewhere and just listen to this, even close your eyes or just look at the screen and relax. So why don't we just start with a few breaths, okay? We're going to keep this super simple. So let's do a few breaths and we'll get ourselves in the mode and get our body relaxed a little, okay? So we're going to do an easy way. We're just going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth to release some of that stress fast. So let's begin. Ready? Okay, so just breathe in through the nose like this. And breathe out through the mouth. Okay, now when you breathe out through the mouth, I want it to be like the wind. You might see the wind behind me. It's like blowing my hair around. So when you breathe out, I want you to breathe out like the wind, and all your troubles and problems you're going through for the moment, let them just release like the wind, just blowing away, okay? Let's do it again. Deep breath in. Good. Now, probably even just from those couple breaths, you probably feel better already. I know I do. That's all it takes, that little bit of relaxation, because we hold so much tension in our body and also in our minds that it's very easy to hold on to that. And when we release it, then we get back into a more relaxed state very quickly. So let's do another breath, okay? Now when you breathe in this time, I want you to breathe in and imagine it's like nectar of the gods, okay? It's like the ambrosia. It's a beautiful energy you're breathing in. Let's try that. Okay, deep breath in. Good, starting to feel better. Let's do 3 in a row now, okay? Starting to feel good now, right? Just calm and relaxing. Because no matter what you're doing and no matter what stage in your life you're at, remember that the nature that you see around me and behind me, let me do a little pan around for you so you can see. You can see the beautiful water over there and the sky. Okay, and let's come back this way. Okay. And let's tilt up a little. I'll show you above me. Look at the sky up there. Look at the clouds and the water there. Now these things have been around for thousands of years, okay? Now in each of our lives, no matter what job we're doing, no matter what our opinions on different things are, those things come and go, as you well know. Whereas nature, it's always here and it always has been, right? Even though it changes in its form. And so what we want to do when we come here to the chill zone is to have a place where you can come where we can not, no matter where we come from, no matter what diverse places in life we come from and experience we have, we can all come to the same place and just relax into nature. And no matter what our story is and no matter what our life's been like, we can all find a place where we can come and just be in the same place and relax, and no one is judging anyone else. We're just all being here in the same place. And because I happen to be in this place, which you can see the nature's very beautiful, it can be your window into enjoying that of a day, no matter where you are, okay? So, we're going to do 3 more breaths now, and let's do it in and out through the nose this time, okay? Because I want to show you, because sometimes you could be sitting in the subway right now, or you could be at work, wherever you are now listening to this, and I want you to show you how to do it in a quiet way as well as that kind of, the sound, it's a little louder when you're doing it through the mouth as you breathe out. So let's do it now, in and out through the nose, okay? Here we go. Okay, so that's great. So I'm sure whatever you're feeling kind of passes away. Did you notice that while you're doing this breathing, it's the thoughts you had and the stresses for that moment, you actually can't think of them, right? And that's the point. So what I like, as well as nature, how I love it, how it all works out, is that quantum physics and quantum mechanics also play into all of this, okay? So what's so interesting is that actually is how our reality works, which is incredible. So no matter how much research and study you've done into the workings of the quantum world and the quantum field, I'm going to lead you through stuff in a very simple way so that you can understand how the nature of reality works. Because it's not like maybe even 20 years ago, 30, 40, 50, where people, they knew but they took a guess at things. Now we really know how the science of it works. We understand how the brain works. We understand pretty much how the quantum world works. And there have been a lot of scientific experiments and that people like Einstein looked at, that are now we actually know how things go. So I can help you cut through stuff and actually find practical ways. Now, one of the very important things is that I've found is a great way is to put your frequency, if you like, because everything is frequency. And the one I found that works great is this one, okay? So it's I choose I'm in the perfect place and time for my perfect happiness harmony, okay? So I choose I'm always in the perfect place and time for my perfect happiness harmony. So what happens when we're doing this is many things, okay? We're programming our brain, because our brain's like a computer, and we're rewiring our brain so that our brain thinks that that's how it should operate in reality. Now what happens in quantum physics is that everything comes from the quantum plane first, okay? And then it comes out into particle form, which is the physical world around us, okay? So by saying I choose, you're taking control of your reality. You're not just like, well, I hope something good happens. You're saying, and that's how I come upon the I choose part, is that I realize that it's not just a happenstance that it happens, okay? So I choose, I'm always. So your mind can be relieved like, well, is it going to end? Is it not going to be good tomorrow? You're saying I choose, I'm always in the perfect place and time for my perfect happiness harmony. So that takes, in science, right, it takes care of the space and the time, space, time. By the perfect place and time, that means wherever you are, it's perfect. And happiness harmony, meaning that the perfect happiness, okay, but it's in harmony with everything, okay? Because sometimes you think what is the perfect happy thing for you may not actually be in harmony with what is best for you, okay? And this takes care of that as well, because again, you're saying, I choose, I'm always in the perfect place and time for my perfect happiness harmony. Now, I also like to throw on the end of there the word now. So how reality works is there really is only now, okay? Now. Space and time are just, I call it elements of the equation, right? So how my equation works is first is frequency, and then space and time, or place and time, elements inside the brackets of the equation. Okay, so if there's only now and your frequency is set, then the place and time can manifest into particle form much more easily, okay, because you're not so focused on the place and time. It's the frequency. The frequency is the key, and that's what I'm going to show you through these little things that we do, these meditations. And if you apply them in your life, you are definitely going to see the changes. There's no choice, because it's like a radio dial, okay? If you're listening to the radio and you're listening to death metal, okay, you're listening to death metal station, and then you change it to a Bob Marley station, well, there's no doubt that you're going to get a different feeling and vibe from that, right? Well, our brains and our essence, if you like, in the quantum reality works just the same. Okay, so that's how you can be in a state of pure peace and harmony, maybe even driving along in your car, and someone cuts you off or in some way in their car, and all of a sudden you just fly into a rage because your dial has just shifted, okay? Now the trick is that that's an outer thing that has affected you when you've been driving, okay? So we want to get to the point where even when that happens, that we are able to get through that initial anger that someone did that, and then get back to I'm always in the perfect place and time for my perfect happiness, harmony now, and bring yourself back into the now, back into this frequency. And the more you do that, the more you'll actually see that there'll be less people even cutting you off, okay? Because how it works is that we can get into the flow of expecting there to be someone cutting you off in traffic, and then by the time you get to work, you can be angry then at someone in your work, at your boss, and you know how it goes. Once it starts rolling, the frequency rolls and rolls all day, and you could literally spend your whole life in this frequency and you don't need to, okay? Now, like I say, I'm not saying it's easy. It is easy, but then it's not, okay? So that's why this frequency mantra, if you want to use the word mantra, it's from like Eastern mysticism. So it sets us up so that we have a frequency, a base, home base, or if you like, if you're in the cave in Tibet, it's a cave you can come back to every time, right? Where there's no distractions and you're sitting there in the cave. And people often think about that, right? When they think about, say, the people who sat in caves for 20 years at a time and they just meditate, and people think, well, that must be great in the cave. There's no distractions. Well, the truth I can tell you is that you can find that cave. The frequency you set can be that cave. So no matter what, where you go in your life, you can keep setting that frequency like that cave in Tibet. And I want you to hold that image in your head of the cave, okay? Because this is you don't need to pack your bags and jump on a plane to Tibet tonight. I'm going to show you a way around that so that you can stay in your life. You can of course go to the cave and visit if you like. It's always good. I always encourage you to go into nature and take time out. But wherever you are now is fine, okay? You could be in the most stressful situation now, but if you could just find a quiet place and follow these videos, your life will change. You're going to start to see it, and things it's just going to turn around for you, and it's going to seem like it's miraculous. Because remember, it's just science, okay? This is not some wild thought that people before thought, well, if you just believe. Well, believing's good, but this is straight fact. This is straight science. If you choose the frequency and you stay in that frequency, okay, the quantum particle form will have to come out and mirror that, okay? So we're going to do a few more breaths now, but this time you can look at the phone if you want, or you can close your eyes, and I want you to imagine, maybe I'll close my eyes too, and let's imagine we're in a cave way up in Tibet. There's no one around at all, and we're sitting up there and we're looking over a snowy mountains in front of us, and we're looking, and there's only thing flying in front of us is an eagle soaring, okay? So let's do 3 deep breaths like that, and then we're going to open our eyes, okay? So here we go. Okay, now open your eyes up again, and here you are. Well, the thing is, you could just as easily be in the cave, and you could still be in the cave right now. But that frequency and the calm you felt then, we want to bring that to here, okay? All right, so as you can see, the sun's setting even further now, and I'm going to leave it there today. I would advise, if you like, to go and listen to this video again tonight when you lay down, or somewhere quiet again if you just found this video. And I'm going to continue to do these because these are all lessons and things I've taught myself in my life. No one taught me, I taught myself, and I picked up information along the way. So I know that these things work and they can help you in your life no matter where you are. And Simple Things Life, that's the vibe we're trying to set. That's our frequency, okay? So by Simple Things Life, it means that we want everything to go simply, okay? It doesn't mean you can't have $1 million. You can have $1 million or not. That's not what we're talking about. You can have a lot of prestige and high position in something or not. The simple part is that it's simple, okay? It comes easily, you feel relaxed, it feels harmonious, okay? So let's do 3 more breaths, and this time I want you to focus on our mantra again, okay? So if you want to say it out loud, you definitely can too as well, especially if there's no one around. So I choose, I'm always in the perfect place and time for my perfect happiness, harmony now. Okay, and let's take 3 deep breaths again. Ready? Okay, so I hope you found this meditation enjoyable, and if you like, hit the like and subscribe button below, and also leave any comments for me and any ideas you've got, or even let me know the circumstances you're in. You know, if you're in it's fascinating to know, you know, because we all start in some circumstance, but think of this like day one, right? That this, wherever you are now, by doing this and setting this frequency, and when the thoughts come in that are like, no, you can never do it, it's just not true. I can guarantee you 100% that wherever you're at, this will help you, and this frequency will 100% help you. It's quantum proven, if you like. I've used it myself, and it will definitely work, and you'll feel invincible wherever you are. Okay, so no matter what circumstance you're in now, relationships you're in, and stress, don't worry about them, okay? Don't worry about the outside. You focus on this frequency and let the particles take place around you, and your life change. Usually we go the other way. We try to change the outward thing. Now you can also change the outward thing as well. I'm going to be doing other videos on diet and exercise as well. So we can work on those things as well. And they, of course, help you feel better. But this is the inner thing that we change first, and then the other stuff will fall into line. Okay, guys? So I hope you have enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I'll see you here again very soon. So again, I'm Chris, and this is Simple Things Life. Okay, see you soon, guys.